imagine this for a second. You're alone at the fair after midnight. All the laughter is gone, and the Ferris wheel towers above you like a skeleton of joy, unmoving. Until it isn't. Because without warning, it starts to turn. There's no operator, no power. And in the very top car, a figure, still, silent, watching. Until he just disappears. He doesn't step down, doesn't climb off, no, he just vanishes. And here's the part no one tells you. You won't be the first to see him, but you might be the last. Because they say if you see the phantom of the Ferris wheel, you never forget. And only sometimes you come back. Every town has its campfire story, right? A whispered warning, a dare, a rumor. But in one quiet Midwestern town, there's a tale no one dares speak above a hush. The phantom of the Ferris wheel. He appears in the stillness between closing time and midnight. Tall, shadowed, always alone. Witnesses describe the same thing. He climbs into the last gondola and never comes down. But the real fear doesn't come from seeing him. It comes from when he sees you. He wears a long frayed coat like something from another era. One woman claimed that it fluttered unnaturally, even on a windless night. Another said that he was completely featureless, until he turned and smiled. A smile that didn't belong to anything human. And right when you think your mind is just playing tricks on you, the ride starts turning. The gondola goes all the way to the top and then empty. They say it began in the 1960s when a ride operator, a young guy, no one really even knew his name, forgettable, fell from the wheel. Some claim it was an accident. Others insist it was something darker. But the weirdest part is that when it all went down, his name just vanished. There was no grave, no obituary, only whispers that something had gone terribly wrong that night. And just days later, the sightings began. Always at midnight, always that last car, and always that same impossible vanishing act. As I'm sure we're all aware, teenagers are gonna always be teenagers, right? There was one group who dared each other to sneak into the grounds. Some laughed, most ran. One girl didn't. Listen, she swore she saw that figure look at her, and not just glance, but really stare at her. She never spoke again about what happened, but weeks later, her friends found her car parked at the fairgrounds, still running. She wasn't inside. In 2011, a carnival worker named Cal Jenkins caught something on video. A locked Ferris wheel moving. The last gondola swayed gently, like it had just been used. In the distance, a shadow. Cal refused to talk about it after that night. He quit, moved away, refused all interviews, but someone was able to leak the footage. It only lasts 3 seconds, but in it you could hear a creak and a whisper. He's still up there. Some call him a ghost, others something worse, a time echo, a rift, a memory burnt into the wheel's steel of what had happened that night, like a cosmic scar. One local psychic refused to even stand near it. She said, it's not a haunting, it's a hunger for eyes to meet it, so it can feel real again. People feel a strange pull toward the Ferris wheel, like it calls them, especially the ones who've seen it move on its own. They'll say they're just driving by or curious, but they always stop. They always look up, and sometimes their phones stop working. Time slips. One man claimed he was only there for 5 minutes. His wife said he was missing for 3 hours. There's a pattern. Those who see the phantom often see him again. And every time he's a little bit closer. First, he's at the top of the wheel. Next, the middle. And if you ever see him on the ground, it's too late. Everyone who's seen the phantom describes the same thing. A deep, bone-cold stillness, like the world pauses, like the wind forgets to blow, a static in the air. And sometimes hear a voice too, very soft, right behind you. Do you see it too? Old fairground maps show something strange. The Ferris wheel was actually never supposed to be there. It was probably reserved for storage or something else. No one remembers changing the plans, and alas, the wheel was built anyway. And ever since then, no ride there has ever lasted more than a few years. The machinery breaks, the operators quit, but the Ferris wheel remains. A woman visiting from out of town saw the phantom once, years ago. She's never been back, but she dreams of him every Easter, every summer solstice. And last year, she woke up to find a ticket stub on her front porch. It was dated for a festival that ended decades ago. So, the next time you're at a fair and you feel the air still, you catch a twinkle in the top car, don't convince yourself it's just your imagination, because some stories are lies, but others are warnings. And when that Ferris wheel turns with no one around and that last car reaches the top, you'll ask yourself, did I just see him? Or worse, did he just see me? If this haunted you even just a little, make sure to hit that like, subscribe for more videos just like this, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out again. And I would love to give a huge shout out and all of my love to our amazing donation heroes. Thank you so very much, Kevin Corkill, Marissa Martinez, and Ed Myers. You guys are the best. If you would also like to donate, the link is in the description below. Every single bit really helps bring these videos to life, so everything is much appreciated. Also, let me know in the comments, would you ride the Ferris wheel at midnight?